UrbanNationRadio.com. Mr. Brunch Bunch, we are in the building. You are now in studio with your boy Poetic. I'm with the Lady Red herself, bringing you that music. You know, we started the show, but then we set the flow because it's Get Your Flow on Fridays. You know, throughout the week, we're a bit studious, maybe even a bit militant. But on Fridays, man, we get our flow on. Today it's about to be 90 degrees in the D. Ain't nobody got no time to be having no attitude, be upset. It's hot. You know, I ain't trying to do all that. So what we gonna do is between the Lady in Red, as I call her, or Lady Red as you call her, because that's what you're gonna call her, and you, we're going to pick some of the greatest music that we can find to make everybody feel fine and unwind as we step out of the summer season and into the fall. And you know it's fall because them kids have fell back into school. We about to start coming to the schools too. It's the Brunch Bunch. We got the mad scientist in the building. You know, he got caught up in a little bit of that traffic out there. So if you're riding and you're coming from I-75, know that there was an accident that has just cleared up on 75, northern 75, here in Detroit. Out there in Atlanta, I don't know what's going on, but I'm pretty sure it's traffic because the freeway is terrible there. No, not the architecture or the infrastructure. The traffic, man. Oh, my God. Y'all go down in Atlanta, man. Y'all watch out, man, especially when you're on the I-75. You're just trying to get on 85 when y'all trying to go out to, you know, get off Peachtree Street and go to Buckhead and all of that. It take about an hour, man. Yeah. I'm telling you. Down there in Tampa, Florida, you know, you can take I-75 straight down there. It's a whole bunch of cities. Matter of fact, Urban Nation Radio, I'm putting it out there right now. I'm speaking prophetically, man. We're about to go on the I-75 Chitlin Circuit Tour sometime 2015. We coming down I-75. We making pit stops in Dayton, right? Then we going to go to Nashville. Then we're going to go down a little bit of Louisville, Kentucky, you know. Well, it's not right off I-75, but, you know, you can take 75 straight through there, you know. Then stop at Georgia, go down to Florida, stop and talk to them, holler at a couple people, you know. Get a couple little trinkets, little magnets for the refrigerator. Make a couple friends. How many of y'all grandparents keep the refrigerator magnets? Like, you know what's so crazy? Like, wait, my grandma get the same magnets, so we go to the same place. I'm like, America is not, you know, it's like it's bigger than this, you know. We got the East Coast, that's where we go, and then one from Las Vegas. like what about the rest? Where's the rest of America here? I don't get it. But it's Get Your Flow on Fridays. You know, the world always has pressing issues. There's always news. Somebody's always died. Somebody has always had some financial issues. But today, we going to make you feel good. So I want all upbeat music. I know we just played some Keisha Cole, you know. But I'm going to tell Lady Red, you know, we don't want no more sad-ass music, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand why Keisha's so sad. Keisha, you too fine to be sad like that. You got an NBA cat. Y'all had all the money in the world. You still sad. I don't understand it. That's why, because she's sad as hell. Who wants to be around this sad-ass woman all the time? Cheer up, okay? You made some millions of dollars in your life. You can sing a little bit. You got a nice little shape on you. You know what I'm saying? You got a kid. You know what I mean? What the hell? You know? Enjoy yourself. I'm just saying, man. I don't want to hear no sad songs, man. You know? Except for another sad love song by Toni Braxton, because she was fine in that video. Ooh, she was fine. She was fine. She was fine. Toni Braxton still is fine. Well, I kind of saw the, I didn't even know that they have a channel called the We Channel, which is, I don't know what that stands for, but, so I'm scrolling, and I see that they had the Braxton family values, and they look like Count Dracula. All of them. Like, they look like Count Dracula a little bit, because the plastic surgery, ladies, listen, enjoy yourself. However God made you. Because when you start to mess around and get all of them quick weaves and lace fronts, it's like they face got tighter and their hairline receded with it. I don't understand it. Tamar's edges is gone and Tony's face is tight. Such a shame. But so is life when you have Braxton values, apparently. But anyway, it is Get Your Flow on Friday. Y'all know that girl face was tight and her edges was wrong. Tell her. Stop just being all y'all take Martians. Okay, y'all gonna be bald too. Y'all like that? That's the look. Y'all, you know her edges bald. You know they bald. You seen it? I didn't even know what edges was till I seen on Instagram. Like, this is amazing to me. Like, what is this? Wow. So they had a rest in peace to Tamar's edges on the They fought the good fight. Hey, but it is Get Your Flow on Friday, man. Shout out to the big homie, the Armored Sports Truck, man. He's handling some personal business, man. So, we've ended off the week just kicking it with you. Today at 10 o'clock, man, we're going to have some comedians. Well, a comedian come in, have a conversation with us. I'm not going to tell you who it is till around then. But right now, Lady Red, I want you to go ahead and bless us with some music, and whatever you play, make sure that it's all the way live. And I want you to pull up some Tony, some Mint Condition. That's the Way Love Go by Janet Jackson. Funny how time flies. We about to play Do You Remember the Time off the wall. We about to pull out some Tupac, a couple little biggies, like the stuff I grew up on. We even got some newer stuff, man. I might play a little bit of Neo. I like some of Neo's music, Play some Ballroom Steppers group for all you Ballroom Steppers, because that's how they talk when it's the Ballroom Steppers set on certain radio stations. They say, for all you ballroomers, get ready to come out there and grab your lady and get ready to turn around and dance with her, get her real close and smell her perfume. She's your ballroom jam right here. Speaking of ballroom jams, we have a song that I want to bring to the world right now. Coming to the stage, we have It's Cool by Cal Simpson. This is one of the world debuts of this video. Actually, this video has been played about 50,000 times on YouTube, but we're going to play it about 50,000 more because we want you to tell 5,000 friends, and then they tell 10 friends each, and that's 50,000, and that's math. I'm in the video too, so it's a shameless plug for myself, but it's your boy Kyle Simpson, man. It's cool. We about to play that. Then we're going to play some more music. We're going to come back. We are going to talk about some things, because it is the week that we had our first voting party. Shout out to the people at Mo Better Blues. Shout out to everybody that got registered to vote. Shout out to my man, Al Williams, who is the membership director of the Democratic Party, for letting the people know that they can register to vote absentee. If you don't know how to do that, then listen to me. You go to www.myabsentee.com. That's www.myabsentee.com. Log on from your smartphone or your mobile device and or your home computer or tablet, and you will be able to register to vote absentee in this coming election. Please get out. Know that it's happening November 4th. We are putting a new governor in office because the old way wasn't working, so it's on you to make the change we got to make to survive, You heard it here first, man. UrbanNationRadio.com. It's your boy Poetic. We getting ready to get into the music because it is Get Your Flow on Friday, and we want you to feel good. We'll be right back. We have a platter of information. I wish we had a platter of food because it's supposed to be the brunch bunch, but we ain't ate a damn thing. Where the people at with the food at? Y'all supposed to bring it. Nah, I know y'all supposed to have stuff up in here. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Now, y'all done inboxed it. And I said, okay, come on, we enjoy it, we appreciate it. So, while people are taking part of the ALS challenge, as the summer winds down, the Ice Bucket Challenge, I have the Feed Us Challenge. Please, there are several hungry people in this studio. If you feel free, donate all of your food to the Brunch Bunch. Come in. Give us a sandwich. Bring us some orange juice. Danishes are accepted. only you can help to prevent morning hunger. It's your boy Poetic. Brunch Bunch. Eat. UrbanNationRadio.com. It's the Brunch Bunch. We are back in the building. I am in studio with the mad scientist, running the show, signing the checks, making sure that the doors stay open. We have Lady Red, because she's not the lady in red. She doesn't have on her red dress today, so she's just Lady Red. But she's bringing you all. Oh, she got on the shoes.
Oh, snap.
She might.
She came through.
She's prepared.
She did it.
She's over here bringing you all of this music, which is surprising because the girl just turned 18 years old.
Whoa.
And where she know all this old school music from?
She got
Who
skills.
knows this? And we are joined by the newest member of our Brunch Bunch family, all the way from Mexico, via California, via Detroit, Southwest. We have the lovely Isabel.
You're hilarious.
Good morning, Isabel.
Hola, buenos dias. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm great.
How's the bunch doing?
The bunch is great, but we're looking for the brunch, which you were supposed to bring.
Hey, I owe you one.
Oh, man, I know you know all the people down there, Los Altos and all of that down there. Man, what's up with, man, come on, man. I want some flour tortilla tacos.
Next time, call me.
Asada?
Send me a text message.
I want tacos asada.
Tacos de carne asada?
Carne asada.
Okay.
Yes, that's steak tacos for you all who don't know.
Yeah.
And I do want some tacos pollo.
Con pollo.
Mm-hmm.
That means chicken tacos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I like the tacos de lengua. Those
Which
are
is
my favorite.
tongue?
Yes.
Cow tongue?
Yeah.
See?
They are delicious.
Yes, I took a little bit of Spanish from my godmother. She's Puerto Rican, and she just used to cuss us out a lot, so we kind of figure out the words.
You're smart. You know how to do stuff. It's good to reach out to things that you're not very exposed to, because it makes you more intelligent. Then when you come about, you're like, oh, I know some of that, and you just go with it. And
get your flow on, which is what we do on Friday. So what we're doing is we are becoming more cultured. We're bringing in a lot of culture. As you know, any of you that are a part of our show know that we have been broadcasting live the entire summer, really, from all of the cultured events in the city. I'm not going to say all of them, but the majority of them. We were at the Trinity Film Festival. We were also at the African Worlds Fest. We were also just recently at the Detroit Jazz Fest, the 35th annual. And currently, we just had a voting party at Mo Better Blues, and we are talking about spreading the word about voting, and we are going to do some things with you and your community because you are a translator and a bit of a language expert when it comes to Spanish and translating back to English. How did you get into that, other than just, being born? But how did you really come about that? Did you just have to translate for your mom, or how did you come about just saying that I'm going to be a translator and went into being successful in it?
Well, I have friends that are Americans, African Americans, and because I'm Hispanic, they're like, you know Spanish, you should get into that career, go to college and get whatever put together so that you can be a professional translator. And I kind of did think about it. I looked for that, and it just didn't happen till one day that I was like, I'm ready to actually have my own business. Mm-hmm. And I became more educated on how to run your own business. And then I was blessed to have a job at a restaurant/hotel, St. Regis. And while I was doing my serving, as just out of my heart, being faithful that I would, get something more than $4 an hour from here, I met a gentleman that introduced me to Neighborhood Legal Services. And when they called me, I didn't have a job. So, because by that time, the St. Regis was just having its problems. But so the young lady, Jocelyn Howard, called me, and she interviewed me over the phone. She's like, wow, you're great. You're just what I was looking for. And She called me in to fill up the paperwork, and then like right away, I was able to get put in schools. My first school was Webster Elementary, and I did a whole year there. And then Cesar Chavez, and I just did years there. And the parents loved me because
I bet you all of the students love you, especially the boys. Hey, Miss Isabel.
Well, see what happened in those. What I did was family workshops.
Yeah.
We brought parents together that ran the LCO and their group who were interested in how do we help our children. So I didn't deal with the children.
Okay.
We didn't have man parents, which was kind of sad to me because a man has a big input in the child.
Yeah.
You know, the men were always working, and some of them were just like, oh, that's not for me, you're the mom, whatever. And that's part of educating our children.
Yes.
So I expressed that to the parents, and then some men started coming, which was like, wow, thank God.
I'm shocked that you said, excuse me, man, you need to start coming to this workshop I'm teaching. And they said, oh, yeah, I'm on my way. yeah, I have a problem with that. Who is she teaching? Oh, yeah, I'm going to make sure.
Well, you know, it's important. You know, a man in the family has to be involved more in just paying the bill, just paying the rent, sitting down every now and then eating dinner. So when both parents come together and know what's going on in the schools, which is what I was doing, translating how to train your child to be a leader, how to help your child to have more interest in doing their homework, how to be more interested in class to get educated. Because what you're doing in class is not just something that you're passing by. It's something that you will take for the rest of your life.
These are life skills that you need.
I mean, the buck stops here.
Yes.
That's it. You have to learn to make better decisions, and you can't do it if you're not ran by a program from your home. The school can only do so much. And I know because when I was going to school, I could have done so many more things. One of my dreams was to be a teacher. The other one was to be a flight attendant. And the other one was to be a model. I did those things, but I did it different. I didn't do it with that passion that I wanted to, that I could have. But now, thank God, I am where I want to be. And I'm doing what I like doing, which is helping people, getting not just the translating, but also getting the word to them that they need to not only influence them to how to raise their children, but how to influence them to grow up and become more active in the United States. As Hispanic people, they think, well, this is not for me. I'm just living. I'm just making it through. I just came make some money and get my children educated. Well, guess what? If they see you in the house not doing for yourself, they're going to want to settle for that.
And that's a learned behavior.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. You know, we learn from our parents. The only reason why I was able to run the race a little bit better than my parents was my mother was a hardworking woman, even though she got pulled out of school in 3rd grade because her mom was sick and raised her brothers and sisters. But still, she didn't give up. She started her own business, and she just kept rolling until it was time. So that influenced me, and she always told me, whatever you do, at least finish school. And I was looking at her like, this means a lot to her, and I want to make her proud. I want her to know that I'm grateful of what a wonderful mom she is, and I want her to say, oh, look at her, she's going to school, finishing. That's the attention I needed. I didn't need attention of, oh, she's a bad kid, whatever.
Yeah.
So I tell the parents in the family workshops, not only do I translate the topics of math or science, how to help them to do their homework and stuff like that, I also input what I grew up with, what I went through, and what the children can really become from. You feel the spirit of the child, and then the child will transform into what you want them to be. Then they'll succeed in school.
That's awesome. And it's part of what we do here at Urban Nation Radio. We are always coining the phrase that we like to bridge the gap. And whatever gap that might be, whether it be the gap between the young and the old, the gap between the employed and unemployed, the gap between the rich and poor. We need to be able to understand that it takes a revelation. You know, that the best way to learn something, I've learned, is not through trial and error. Exactly. But revelation is the best way to learn something. Exactly. You can seriously hurt yourself if you continue to say, well, I have to mess up to learn. Well, some things
Right.
might cost you your life.
Exactly.
So you have to be able to pay attention to what others have told you in their life experience to avoid those pitfalls. And that is what I hear coming from you. And that is an amazing thing. And it speaks to the fact of why we have you on the Brunch Bunch. So to our listeners, now you know on Fridays, you've been introduced to Isabel. And one day, when school has started back, so probably on a holiday, she has a little one that I've become very fond of.
Aw.
Her name is Isabella. If you go onto my Instagram, Poetic313, IG Poetic313 on Instagram, you can see my interview with Isabella at the Jazz Festival and why she loves jazz. She's a festive 5-year-old. Yes, she's a beautiful little girl.
You guys really brought the best out of her. She does like to do those kind of things. She sings through the house. She dances through the house. And the opportunity that you gave her to do that,
Yes.
it just made her feel like this is something I want to do.
And that's amazing because, a lot of people don't think that children pay attention.
Exactly.
But we are living in a generation where these children are smarter than we ever was. When I was 5 years old, my toys were G.I. Joes, sticks, and a cardboard box. I'm not exaggerating. I was born in 1983, right? So around 88, right? I had a cardboard box, a stick, some G.I. Joes, a couple Ninja Turtles. These
You had
5-year-olds, they have cell phones, right? They have tablets, iPads, computers.
iPhone.
They know how to use a phone call. I'm like, they are advanced.
Right.
They taking selfies. Like, hold on, let me get this picture. Okay, I'm like, are you serious? We had the Kodak. We had to fan it.
Wow, excuse me.
But that's it's the difference. This is the difference that we have growing up. But it's Get Your Flow on Friday. I just wanted to introduce everybody to who you are, and